This is Andrew Tate now. Motivation is not real. Discipline is real. You have to do what you are supposed to do. That is Andrew Tate. It's telling you like motivation is not real, but discipline is real. You can read all the books about motivation. You can be motivated by these motivational speakers, but if you are not disciplined enough, you will not make it. And he said, discipline is real, motivation isn't real. I agree with that. But surprisingly, he said, like, depression is not real. I don't believe in depression. I can never be depressed. But surprisingly, he said, feeling depressed is okay. But being depressed, it is unnatural. This guy does not believe in depression. And that is very, very crazy. And that is something that we have to think about because most of the people are depressed. Most of the people are highly stressed. Most of the people are going through a lot of things. And this guy, surprisingly again, Andrew Tate said, if you cannot control your mind, you are just like a feather in the wind. Like life is blowing you from one corner to the other, from happiness to sad places. That is how this guy is telling, like, if you cannot control your mind, there is nothing that you will do in your life. And I agree with that because everything is mind control. If you can control your mind, you can break down the depression cycle you are going through. If you can control your mind, you know what you have to do and you know what you don't have to do. You can live a very good life and achieve success in your life. But surprisingly, I want to talk more about depression. This guy said depression is not real, but being depressed is feeling depressed is real. But he does not believe in depression. This is very, very surprising. But I do agree with him because most of the time we are depressed because things that we want to do are not going in our own way, or things that we have been doing is not going to the direction we wanted them to go. And that is why this guy said, I do what I'm supposed to do. Even if the things that I'm doing are not bearing the fruit, I will continue doing it. I will continue doing the things that I am supposed to do. And the question now is, why is it that many people today are depressed? Is it because of financial issue? I think so. Most of the people are depressed because they don't have money. Most of the people are stressed because they don't have money. The core or the crux of the problem is the lack of finance. You don't have money to take yourself to school. You don't have money to pay your rent. You don't have money to buy food. You don't have money to take your children to school. You don't have money to take your wife to the hospital. That is why you are depressed and that is why you are stressed. And how can you get out of that cycle of depression? It is just like adopting a positive mindset, adopting a positive mindset and going towards what you want to achieve in your life. If you have a positive mindset and you are chasing something and you are not getting that thing, but you know one day with the effort you are putting and the amount of energy you are putting and the zeal that you have and the pessimism that you have, and you are chasing that thing, one day you will get it. The problem is when most of the people fail in a project, that's the end of what they want to do. But they forget that the project or their ideas have failed, but not them. Nobody is a failure. Me, I hate that word. I have repeated many classes. I have failed many exams, But I am the most optimistic person on the earth. I think tomorrow shall be better. I think things will go the way I want them to go, even though there are some reluctances. You have to think that way for you to be able to break through anything that put you in a depressive mode. Most of the people are depressed. Most of the people are stressed because they have instilled that thought like I cannot make it. It is impossible. I'm not going to get it. I'm going to be suffering. This thing is impossible. It cannot go my own way. You have to get rid of those thoughts and see things differently. I hope you like this video and you subscribe to my YouTube channel for the more coming interesting videos.